I attempted one day of sugar fasting and it did not go well. Let's get started with this. I'm coming from a high carb, high sugar diet. I do consume some starches with my fruit. I do consume a lot of fruit already. I've seen a lot of people talking about the benefits of sugar fasting, how great they feel, the energy, and I wanted to try to see if I feel any different from what I'm doing already. So yeah, I tried to do the sugar fasting. The sugar fasting is consuming only fruit, fruit juices, sugar, candy, nothing else. So I started my day with a smoothie. With I think probably that was the problem. After that smoothie, I got extremely thirsty, extremely hungry, and I ate more. I had a few dates, I have some candy, I have some more fruit. The thirst and the hunger never went away. And then I started getting a bad headache. The headache turned into a horrible migraines. You know, I do have migraines already, which is very, very manageable with the diet I'm following already. By reducing and eliminating some of dairy that I was having, it was very, very helpful. But after trying the sugar diet, I just like everything came back like awful, awful, awful. I also have vertigo, and I started having vertigo too. I was laying on the couch pretty much all day. I was irritable. I had anxiety, tired. I had no energy. I pretty much spent all my day laying down and miserable. I just could not function. About lunchtime, that's when I decided I need to have some starch. And I did have some more fruit as well. And I felt a little bit better, but everything else, like it did not go away. Like they got better, but it did not go away. I was still tired. And that ruined my whole day. So yeah, I don't know why. I assume maybe because I decided to have a smoothie. And I know it digests pretty quickly. I have no idea because I've done fruit for breakfast before, and I did not have that problem. I do feel a little bit hungrier, and I only consume fruit without the starch, but not to the point where it's like I I couldn't stop eating. It was awful. And like the thirst, I was so thirsty. It was just odd. Um, and then eventually I was craving fat and salt, and like that's not normal. Then, well, the next day I obviously went back to my normal diet, and with that experience, like people say, they lose more weight when they cut out the starch. Well, I actually end up gaining 2 pounds. Yeah, by trying to do the sugar fasting. While when I do consume my starch with my fruit, like I lost the weight pretty quickly, like 24 hours. It went away. I was back to normal. So like my problem is like I'm not concerned about the weight gain, but like people are trying to do this for weight loss. Maybe that's not the ideal. Maybe that doesn't work for everybody. It might work for some people, but not for me. I did not feel good. It was a horrible experience, and I do not want to do that again. Um, like eating some fruit for breakfast, maybe that's okay once in a while, not something that I do all the time. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to have my starch later in the day or at lunch or even for like a little snack. Yeah, I do feel my best that way. So that was my experience. Yeah, so for the people that think eating only fruit and sugar is the best for weight loss, well, that wasn't for me. I do experience better results with my starch and with my fruit. So, well, I hope that was helpful. Like if people think that starch make you gain weight, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It actually might help you feel more satiated, feel more like a stable energy. I think it's a better option. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.